we went to the first rim.
Yep.
And we sat down with Lou.
Yep.
And he said, 5. How's that? And I went, fucking what? He went, you can do 5. And I went, okay. He said, you want to do that? I said, oh, fuck it, yep. We're in. And one of them was just around the corner here on the Goldie.
Yep.
And I think you came up and said g'day.
Yep.
And it was all a bit of a spin. But
money isn't the root of all evil, the fucking lack of it is.
Not money, the lack of understanding money.
When I put that into emphasis, when I realised that psychological effect and how it hit our family, I FTB all the fucking way.
You are now watching the Money Mentor podcast
With Graham Home.
Graham Home.
You're fucking gone. See ya.
Welcome back to the Money Mentor and changing lives financially. Continuing on that theme, we're missing Frank. Where's Frank?
Oh, Frank's at home.
Frank
Frank's
wasn't able
sleeping,
to get on the
dribbling.
plane. Yeah, he's dribbling.
We're going to actually change we'll put in the slow, we're going to put a picture of Frank because I
Yeah,
like
please.
Frankicise. But I want to introduce some special guests. Tony and Kellie, welcome. How are we?
Good, mate.
Good, thank you.
Don't be nervous. It's my first time. So we'll figure it.
You're a natural.
We'll fumble through it. So welcome to the show. I guess we might start with, how long have you been with Infinity for now?
Just over a year. It was June last year, June 24. We did the masterclass.
We've had a little anniversary.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah,
we did.
Okay.
Yep.
And tell us give us some back. So last year we've been working with Infinity, a year and a bit, but give us some background. Who are you? Where are you from? What do you do? So for people at home.
You go, Dale.
What a gentleman.
Oh, isn't he? He is actually.
It's all for the cameras.
Oh gosh, I don't know. How far do you go?
When was the first date? Was it romantic? Did he pay? No, I'm only joking. I'm only
He
joking.
did. He swept me off my feet. Actually,
did he?
really did.
Oh, let's
yeah.
go there.
Yeah,
Go on.
Yeah, he was. It was actually at. I'm a Newcastle girl.
Yep.
So I was actually at a friend's hens night
Yeah.
at the races, Newcastle races.
Okay.
And he was up on a Bucks weekend, funnily enough, from Sydney.
Okay.
And I just saw the back of him. He had black jeans and a white t-shirt. And I just remember looking, going, wow.
You just remember looking at this muscular
yeah.
A-frame going, that's a bit of me.
Yeah, he looked all right.
A lot's changed.
Nothing's changed. And and that was pretty much it. We,
Love at first sight for me too.
Yeah. We hit it off. That was it. We hit it off. Well, it was a little bit more complicated than that, but I won't go into
Okay. Well, where are you guys from? So you were Newey, you were Sydney.
Yeah.
Where are you based now?
Yeah.
Back in Sydney now.
Yep.
We sort of got the shits with Sydney about COVID time.
Yeah.
So we sold up and went up to Cairns. Thought
Okay.
far north Queensland was going to be our spot.
Yeah.
And that sort of didn't work for a couple of reasons. Parents were getting a bit older and we had a brand new grandbaby. So we sold up in Cairns and back in Sydney now.
Back in Sydney.
Been, back for a couple of years now.
Okay.
Yeah, nearly. Yeah.
And so just, well, I wouldn't say the kids grown up now.
Yeah, two boys.
Yeah.
James and Sam. James has got 2 little ones of his own.
Yeah.
So and Sam's still with us. He's
Very proud grandmother.
yeah.
See that line?
They're gorgeous. It's funny. I always say, like you hear so often people talk about grandchildren and how it's just the best thing in the world, and you think, yeah, whatever. Because I've never been a real baby person.
Yep.
But it's so true. It's just like you having your kid over again,
had
but the best parts of him.
I had a gentleman's grandfather the other day say to me, your kids kicking the ball, smash the window. You're a little shit.
Yeah.
Your grandchildren smashed. Oh, it's all right.
It's
darling.
okay.
It's okay.
I won't tell Dad.
That's spot on. Spot on.
It is.
I thought that was a cracker when
It
he
is.
told me
It's
that.
true.
It is true. They get away with murder.
So back in Sydney, Frank, by the way, we opened the session. What breed is Frank?
Frank's an Aussie bulldog. We had one before Frank from exactly the same breeder.
Okay.
But he was sort of the shape of a real bulldog.
Right.
Squat and thick.
Yeah.
Like yourself.
Yeah.
Not quite as good looking as you.
Buy me a drink first.
And that was Spud.
Yeah.
And we lost Spud when we were in Cairns a little early, unfortunately.
Right.
And we've always been dog people, so we
Yeah.
decided to get another Aussie bulldog.
Okay.
But this one was born with legs, and he's just 1,000 mile an hour.
He's a mountain.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
he's massive.
And he dribbles, but
Yeah.
a bit like me. So maybe that's why I get on with him so well. I don't know. But yeah, he's
Could be my
cracker.
sibling. I dribble too. Okay.
But
He's awesome.
So that's Frank.
All right. Well, let's get into the financial stuff. Pre-Infinity, what was going on?
Lots of spending.
So as we had bought that place up in Cairns, and we thought that was going to be our forever place. We had to move back here, obviously, to
Family,
aging parents,
yeah.
and all that sort of stuff.
Grandbabies,
So
yeah.
grandbabies. So we wanted to keep that home, and we were Airbnb-ing it for a while.
Yep.
Which was okay. It was going okay. And in the meantime, our friends, our besties, who are with Infinity, had been for a little while.
Yep.
She was talking to me about retirement, and she was never pushy about this. They were always, actually, it's funny, they talk about it being a bit of a cult, and and I saw, because she's got photos, like framed photos of them with you.
Is it the Christmas party?
Christmas party, done up to the nines,
Bro,
and she
the
had
big
an
black,
award.
yeah, I'll never do a fucking black tie again. It was hot as fuck.
Yeah.
I was
that one was in Sydney, wasn't it?
Yeah, Dalton House in Sydney. Because we had,
lovely.
I said, you know what? I'm going to do a really short, tight Christmas party. I can do I don't know, 500 people or 800, whatever Dalton House could fit, right? And the next day was Richard Branson. So I'm like, I'll tell you, I'll do a Christmas party and you get tickets. I'll buy the tickets to Richard Branson. And so we did that, but it was hilarious because when I come out on stage, I was like, oh, hey. And there's literally fucking 800 Infinity people going bonkers. It looked like plants in the order. And I'm like, thanks for bringing your bingo club, mum. And the fucking room erupted. It was hilarious. But I probably didn't put because I reckon it's probably 3,000, 4,000 people in the room. But I reckon 700-800 were Infinity.
Yeah.
But that was, I was like,
oh, wow.
hey, I'll give everyone tickets to Branson and fuck it, let's do a Christmas party the night. Yeah, not like last year's Christmas party.
No, that was awesome.
amazing.
That was unreal.
Wait till you see this year.
Oh, I can't
I'm going to
wait.
top it.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know how
yes.
you can top that.
Oh,
Silly me.
Yeah.
Watch this space.
Yeah.
Let the baker bake.
Yeah, we do.
So she would have had the whole, because you do the awards and all that
so
sort of stuff.
she had an award, and it was a photo with you. There were a couple of photos there, and she did talk about it, but she wasn't trying to sell it to us.
Yeah,
because she's not that sort of person.
She's just sharing her
Yeah,
experiences.
and So and I was just sort of thinking, it's a bit, it's a bit weird.
Who's
I'm
this
not
dude on the
gonna-
mantelpiece?
It's a bit strange.
I didn't know I got prized possession on the mantelpiece.
You have, yeah.
Husband photos off the kids are gone, pets are gone.
Still there.
Big
Graham and
fat
I.
G.
Still there. She started talking to us about retirement.
Yeah.
And just, what have you, we've just got super. And she said, and she started talking about the numbers you'd need to have, the money you need to have to live on if you want to live for 20 years.
This is sort of the stuff she's been taught.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. It was all that. And
Yeah.
she'd tell me about waterfall strategy and all this sort of stuff. And I'm going, I don't understand. It's way beyond me. But yeah, this retirement thing started to worry me a bit.
Right.
And she said, because the super, you watch your super grow, it doesn't grow. It doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Or it wasn't for us. And that's when she said, property, and she told me all about the property bizzo, and so I sort of started to stress out a little bit and think, oh shit, I panicked. We need to buy an investment property. So we spoke to the finance people that we had at the time, which we never heard from, and he said, yep, you've got this much. You can borrow up to 800 grand. So we found another place in Cairns, and we bought that. Which we still have, and it's okay. It's doing all right.
And that's how we got into it with Simone, saying,
This is pre-Infinity.
Yeah, pre-Infinity,
that's right.
and that's about what we had. We had the place.
So she'd shared her experiences, but it stressed you out a bit that you maybe weren't doing the same.
Yeah,
or
definitely.
Yeah.
Well,
Definitely.
she's like, oh well, I'm doing this, and this, and
Yeah.
fuck, what are we doing?
Yeah, that's
like
it.
So it's
Kellie
put a
said,
rocket up you.
Yeah,
A little
and
bit, yeah.
she wasn't selling it, which was great, and she's very untrustworthy with other people and her money.
Right.
And so we thought if she's investing in Infinity, then there's got to be something.
Okay.
Something.
But you still used your old finance guys to go, okay, we can borrow
Yep.
some money, bought another place in. So
Yep.
now we've got home in Cairns, we've got another
Yeah.
place in Cairns.
Yeah.
Cairns. Okay.
Yeah. So it was, we thought we were going to stay there.
Yeah.
But oh no, that was when we were coming home. But yeah, so that was starting to freak me out because I'm thinking, well, I've got two big mortgages to pay off now. How are we going to manage that? And then and she just shared on Facebook the link to your free webinar.
The webinar, okay.
And I just thought, what the hell? Why not? I'll just have a listen. And that was it, the end of it.
And you probably just listened to me abuse everyone.
Yeah, we did. And it's funny you say that because that's what attracted him. Because
it was 10 minutes in.
You were saying, fuck them off, give them their money back. I don't want to listen to your shit. And he's gone, yes, this is my kind of guy.
So I'm crying with laughter because I find it so amusing. Like, I just don't have time. You know, it's like, you invest good money, like even on the paid ones, people like they get on there, they want to learn, and they're the expert.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, talk to me when you're worth a couple of $100 million. Otherwise, fuck off, jog on. Like I just find it so hell. But everyone thinks they're I drive a Hilux because they're I know boats. Like it's that's life, right?
That's people.
So I don't sell you all. I don't suffer fools too well. Like I'll go fucking.
And fair dinkum, it was 10 minutes into that. And you were losing your shit at some pumpkin who was just had no idea. And I went, yeah. If Simone and Mark are in, and this is you,
the Hintons,
it's my type to do.
Yeah.
Yes, and I think originally you told Simone just go away because you're not ready for us because she kept on asking you questions.
Yeah,
she wasn't trusting enough.
Yeah,
and I think you said,
and again, like there's a lot of trust in anything, right? Your mechanic, you trust your family's livelihood. They fix the fucking car properly, and it's roadworthy, right? Same with money.
Yeah,
we trust people with everything. Money's the big thing that we don't trust anyone with, right? But it's your money.
Yeah,
no one else should be able to touch it, right?
Yeah.
So that's the big one. But we all, in any good business, like if I can tell, and she wasn't being an arsehole, but if I can tell people are not ready, my best advice is go do what I've taught you yourself for free. Do whatever you're capable of with the information. When you see it's real to a certain return, then you will be prepared to trust a bit more.
Yeah.
Then I can help.
Yeah.
But until then, you either have to trust that 1 and 1 equals 2, or you have to go and see that 1 and 1 will get to 2.
Yeah.
Until then, we can't help someone.
Yeah.
And we don't need to. We're
that's right.
No, well, that's
We've
the
got so
thing.
many people that want help.
Yeah.
You get to give them an arsehole. You get to be picky.
Yeah, absolutely. Lucky us.
That's great. Okay. So she's put the link up. You've watched that. You've come and done the masterclass. You've listened to me fucking erupt. You've signed up, obviously.
Yeah.
Applied. Where to from there?
Yeah.
That first REM, when we'd seen Ali, who has moved on from, I think he went back to Dubai or somewhere over there in the sand. Yeah. He mapped out what was possible.
Yep.
But that's about it. He said you can sell your
do
home
that.
in Cairns or do this or do that. And we were unsure as what to do. Then we went to the first REM.
Yep.
And we sat down with Lou.
Yep.
And he said, 5. How's that? And I went, fucking what? He went, you can do 5. And I went, okay. He said, you want to do that? I said, oh, fuck it, yep. We're in. And one of them was just around the corner here on the Goldie.
Yep.
And I think you came up and said g'day.
Yep.
And it was all a bit of a spin.
It was.
So we went from 0.
Yeah, you got one area, you got Broadwater views, ocean, you got fucking views all up the Gold
Beautiful.
Coast. And
Stunning.
So that took a bit of, that was an understanding of why we sold our home in Cairns.
Because you had that, so it's unlocking that true capacity to go, right, have this home in Cairns, Airbnb it, have the other place in it, or have 5 investments.
Yeah.
And you're back in Sydney anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a big call. Like, all right, we're in. I suppose it helps with Mark and Simone having already worked with us for a while. But it's a big call to go, all right, 5.
Well, do you know what? Yeah, sorry, sweetheart.
No.
It was, are we in? Are we trusting the process? Or are we just still a bit hesitant? And mate, I'm black or white,
right?
You know, and so we're in. But yeah, big move, and it's nice to sit back and go, oh shit, you know, we've got a 5 property journey to start.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a bit
that blew
daunting.
us away, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
That really blew us away. I think I had to pick my jaw off.
Fucking
off the floor.
head was as full as a centipede sock drawer, just going, what?
Tell
what
people
is
what you
going
do
on?
for work. Give them a bit of an inkling for what you do.
I work in construction cranes. The cranes on top of the buildings in the city, put them up and pull them down.
Yep.
Pretty much worked in with cranes pretty much all my life.
Yep.
And go all right.
And I'm a receptionist, so
Okay,
admin, office work,
Okay.
for a plant hire company actually.
Oh, there you go. Very
Leafy
construction-y.
plants, yeah.
Okay. And what about like retirement? So you said you started stressing about retirement before. So, okay, now we're going right, we're going to go get 5 investment properties. We're going balls to the wall, whatever, the numbers make sense. Got a strategy. What about super? Because you said you were worried when you talked to Simone, you were worried about retirement.
Yeah, because I guess it was just a matter of like, we're mid to late 50s. And so, you know, realistically, I don't want to be working when I'm 70,
Okay.
75 years old. So, you know, within the next 10 years, we would like to retire. And, you know, the numbers that Simone was people throw around is, it's $1 to $2, $3 million you need to live on if you want to live for 20 years or so after you retire. You need a lot of money, and the super just wasn't cutting it. And I would look every now and then, and it just wasn't really going anywhere. It wasn't growing all that much. So I guess. Yeah, I guess the sort of think, oh shit, we need to have an investment property so we can live off the rent, is what I was thinking.
Okay. And now you've got a couple of properties in superannuation.
Well, we've got 3 in super, yeah.
3, okay.
Yeah.
So we've got like 6 properties in total now. Some in super, some in your... So we've got pre-retirement income, tax benefits, wealth. We've got super as well. So sort of half and half, right? Sort of spread it a bit. Okay.
Yeah.
What's
Not
the
bad.
big picture goal?
At the moment, is buy a property up here somewhere.
Okay.
In the hinterland of the Goldie.
Yeah.
Bit of land, let Frank run around in, a shed that I can play
I don't know
in.
how fast he'll run.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Is he quick, is he?
He is very
Yeah.
quick.
Oh,
And he's,
okay.
Yeah.
he's crazy quick. I can't control him actually. I can't take him for walks because he just pulls
too
my
strong.
shoulder out of its socket.
But
He's
I
crazy.
guess that to buy a property and to have a passive income, so we can afford to, if I want to do a couple of days a week work,
Yep.
and give my darling wife the lifestyle that she deserves.
Oh, stop it, you smoozy, you.
We get that on camera.
Yeah. No, sorry, the battery went flat. So a bit of the strategy maybe then, if we look at the portfolio building, might be to, as each of the properties has had a bit of time in the market, go, that one's made a couple $100,000, liquidate that, buy 2 more, move that up. We start to get a bit of an income stream. Like Beck and I go, well, we'll sell that one. There's a big chunk of capital, half of it's tax free.
Yeah.
Yep.
At the moment, let's see what the government
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
Right. So there's a bit of a strategy there. Okay. And
Well, I don't know. That's what you'll have to. We're leaving up to you guys. I don't know. It's all up to you. I'm trusting the process.
mind you, you want to be in Sydney a while with family and grandbabies and
couple of
parents.
years
Yeah.
So this isn't a right now thing, right?
No, 100%.
Okay.
Like, the plan, I guess, the rough plan at the moment, and we're trusting you guys in the process, it would be 5 years.
Okay. Yeah.
And
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that would be ideal. Listen, I can work. I've got work up here to come to if I want it.
Okay.
But grandbabies and grandparents are probably priority at the moment.
Okay.
And I don't think we're far enough down our journey for us to move up here. But that's what we would like to do.
Okay.
Yeah. Because selling Cairns was great. It's freed us up somewhat, but to buy a property in Sydney is just, well, you would know.
So you're rent vesting at the moment.
We're renting.
So give people, because they're sold in Cairns, multiple investments, and renting in Sydney back with family.
Yes.
But have multiple properties that you've
Yes.
invested in.
Yeah.
Rather than one big one in Sydney.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Makes
yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
Does.
yeah.
So, which is a good point, which leads me to ask, what are some of the things you've learnt on this journey in the last year or so that you could share with people listening and tuning in from home? Going, oh yeah, I've got the big beautiful home in Cairns. Went and bought another one around the corner in Cairns, and I'm the king of Cairns. Yeah. Right, the queen of Cairns. You go, oh, okay. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? You go, beautiful part of the world.
Yeah.
What are some of the things you've learnt that you could share with people at home around, your budgeting or your investing or just in general financially? Because it's funny, we don't know what we don't know. And I know
no
it's
idea.
a saying we say a lot, but you don't know what you don't know.
No,
You
that's it.
really need to let that sit for people. What are some tips you could give to people tuning in?
I think a massive if you're talking about investing, a massive thing is doing the research on the areas that you're going to invest in.
Right.
In hindsight, I wouldn't buy in in Cairns at the moment.
Okay.
Or maybe I did have a look around and did look at the capital growth of, all growing places, and it wasn't doing too badly in the scheme of things. So that was just what we did at the time.
Yeah.
But
So you had a basic look. Like you're like, what's Sydney doing? What's Melbourne doing?
A pretty basic, very
Very
basic.
basic look, and
Cairns
that's
is
only
doing well. A
because
lot of
of-
people have come here COVID. Yeah, okay. But
Yeah.
it wasn't a very Doc Wilson, economist,
please.
No.
data, scientific approach.
Gone up
No.
a bit, and I
Yeah.
think that us buying up there was, and
not a bad
for it to
thing.
go up was
Yeah.
more us than herd elephants, really, that we've got ahead. And so I guess doing a bit more research.
Yeah.
I think the budget thing that you guys push has really, really helped us to knuckle
So
down.
you guys
on-
are still running a budget?
yeah, 100%.
We're,
Yeah.
we're not the best budgeters at all. We're really not. I'm not very good.
What's
but
the budget each
shitloads
week?
better than, pardon?
What's the budget each week?
$750.
How often do you stick to it?
Oh, most of the time. It's not when we come up here because we drink too much.
You stand a bigger alcohol budget.
In all
Yeah, please,
honesty,
can we have that?
the last couple of months have been pretty tough from my family's perspective and Kellie's as well. So we had spoken to Shonny about blowing the budget a couple of times, which
That's
is
not
no
blowing the
issue.
budget. That's deliberate. That's strategic. That's a lot. They're life events. There's reasons. That makes that's not you just blowing the budget. You've actually spoke. So to give context, obviously, you've got Shonny there, who's your relationship manager or coach financially. So you didn't blow the budget. You actually had a smart, mature conversation with your coach to go, hey, we've got some stuff going on. We think we need to spend a bit more, or we're going to spend a bit more, and how do we work through that? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you didn't really just blow the budget.
It feel because we are so invested in the budget and the
process,
journey and the process. It feels as though we're cheating
Yourselves?
on Shonny. Well, because she's she's looking
At everything.
over us.
Yeah.
But that would be the biggest thing that I've learnt is that because I could quite easily go out and spend 30 grand on a motorbike or buy this or buy that, and I don't do that anymore. And I do budget, and I don't drink as much.
Why the shift? Why, if you sit, I mean, you guys are sitting on cash at the moment, right? Like, why the shift to not go, 30 grand on a bike, go buy an old car, do it up? Why the shift?
To get to where we want to get to as soon as we can get there.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah,
At
and
least for me.
to not worry. Like I have always, and Tony's always been on good money, like in the scheme of things, but I always worry about the bills, paying this and paying that, and we can't afford that, we can't afford to do that, we can't do that. Can't go on holidays, all that sort of stuff, and just to be able to not worry about it.
So you
That's
don't
why
worry
I'm
about bills
so-
at all anymore?
Don't, because there's always money left. Like people talk about the sweep at the end of the month. I don't know where this money comes from. Like I'm thinking, where has this money been?
You didn't
all this
drink it.
time?
That's right. Yeah.
We give it a good nudge, I've got to tell you.
There's a couple of bottles of wine sitting in the garage.
Oh my God, yeah. There's a few bottles of wine.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, so it's just that not stressing about it all the
So
time.
do you think having that structure, obviously you guys wanted this, you approached us, and having that structure and seeing how long was it before you started going, oh shit, there's money here. Oh, there's money. Like, how long did it take you as a couple to adapt to the structure? 'Cause
Almost instantly.
The structure
Probably you were a bit longer.
adaptation was it took me a little bit.
he's like, oh well, yeah,
Well, I was allowed 100.
That camera's still rolling, Tone. We got that too.
No, very quickly. Very quickly. Oh, yep.
Yeah.
It did take
So it's a bit harder.
Yeah, it was. I guess because working in the construction industry, it's always easy to go and have a beer with the boys after work, and I don't do that every day, and I never did.
Yeah.
But just to be able to do it, it was eating into my FFF, right?
Yeah.
And we had a budget, and I'm going, no, I can't. So I just buy my box of beer, and I'd go home and sit in the corner and play with the dog and do nothing.
Not
no,
quite true.
that's it. But it
It's
didn't
because you did
take long.
75 hard as well. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, that
how'd that
helped.
go?
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was life changing.
That was
wasn't
cool to do it together.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
It's fucking hard.
it's fucking hard.
It's hard, if you don't have a support person.
Yeah.
Yeah, if somebody's just sitting there laughing at you while they're having a beer. You know,
But
that
do
would
you
be
know
difficult.
what?
but
Yes.
that was awesome.
It was. I mean, I drink every day,
Yeah.
right? I have pretty much all. But to stop drinking on the
Cold
day,
turkey.
it wasn't a drama.
Yeah.
And
And I say this, it's not like you have to do it, but if you can't go 2-3 months once in your life without having a fucking
please.
drink, you got a problem.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Like you go, I turned it off and went, cool,
Yeah.
all right, sorry boys, I'm training, I'm this, we're
Yeah.
spending time together. Like everyone's capable of doing it if they're like, I don't want
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
Like if you
Yeah.
can't do it, that's really bad. That's
Yeah.
scary. Like if
Yeah.
you lack that willpower.
that 45 minutes in the morning was doing my tits in a bit.
Was it?
Because I had to get up. I get up early anyway.
You'd be early, right?
And it was early, but it was all right. It's doable. You know,
Yeah.
it's not. It was unreal. Loved it. And the video input and the community
Yeah.
that we made and the friends that we made,
Yep.
who I've never met, but met them online.
We
It was
see him at the
unreal.
Christmas party this
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was cool.
Yeah,
Good
it
experience.
was
Wanted to do it
amazing. It
again.
was-
That's
yeah.
60,
60 strong, yeah.
60 strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult for me work-wise at the moment. Not
Yeah.
impossible, but yeah, we'll do it again for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm doing it at the moment. Like day
Oh,
2
yeah.
back in. We just got back from the States.
Yeah, right.
Then I'm back in the States in like 62 days.
So
So,
just
Oh.
fit
so
it
I'm
in.
like, right, bang
boom,
in, and I got
straight away.
podcasts and RAM and all the, and I'm like, no, I'm just fucking doing it. I'm doing
Oh,
it.
well done.
So,
That's a big call.
yeah,
I will find that
I've
difficult.
called it fat
I thought-
camp. I put on 18 kilos again. I'm like, I've got to stop this yo-yo shit. It's just got to become a new sort of lifestyle, you know what I mean? So I'm like, right, go harder, but I just need to maintain it this time. It's gone on too long.
Yeah,
So,
it's
yeah. But it's
yeah,
fun.
It's hard to.
That's
yeah,
what we
stick to
said
it.
in the middle of it, and I suppose everyone says it. At the end of it, let's just keep it. We don't
Yeah.
have to do the
Yeah,
75 hard. We
yeah.
can just
Once a day, go for a walk together, do this.
And we did fuck all.
That's
So
the
that's the
intention.
problem with the gimmick of it. Like, if you
Yeah.
don't maintain at least 2 or 3 of the habits, then it's like, fuck. And then you remember how good you felt and how great
Oh,
it was.
Yeah.
And
But
then you
it's like,
get
well,
even more depressed because you're not feeling like that anymore.
But it's the same as your money, right?
Yeah,
Oh, fuck,
yeah.
I did sit in constraint. Oh, fuck, I deserve it. I this, I that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
hard.
Yeah, and we would go out a lot too. Hey, like we would
Yeah,
eat
that-
out most
yeah.
weekends, and so that's a lot of money. That's expensive, especially in Sydney.
Mm.
So
When you
cut
see
that,
it
yeah.
in your bank account
Yeah.
after you're not spending it,
yeah,
it's pretty easy to not go
So
out.
would you say you got a bit addicted to it?
Addicted to...
yeah.
To the like following the process and the structure and seeing the money there and
I'd say so,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm
for
checking it all
sure.
the time. Going, cool. What's this month's sweep going to be? Can't wait for the end of the month to find out how
are
much
you
we can push
still
aside.
living, bud? Are you still going? We're going overseas. We're going on a holiday. Like, are you still having fun?
We are actually. We're going on White Christmas holiday this year.
Oh, where are you going?
We're going to New York for a few days, and
Yeah.
then Banff for a
Okay.
few days, and then Hawaii on the way back to thaw out.
Sucks to be you. Jeez.
Well,
Do you know what? Sorry. Yeah.
no, that's okay. It was a little bit sneaky, but when we sold the house, we were moving in with Tony's mum and dad's at Glenorrey. Their home, family home.
It's
was
my
getting-
old neck of the woods at Bella Vista.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, not far.
Yeah,
yeah, the
yeah.
office is just down the road
Yes.
still. Yeah.
Yes, it is. We've been in there a few
Yeah,
times.
beautiful part of the world.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
lovely.
it's not bad. Getting a little bit over the top now though. But so we wanted to do. They have a granny flat on their property,
Yep.
and we were living in there to help them look after the place. And we said we'd like to do a few things. I needed to, the bathroom, it was so old and outdated. I said, just wanted to do a few things. So can we use some of that money? So we actually had 20 grand put aside. His mum and dad have since sold that place and they've moved into like care.
Yeah.
So we still had the 20 grand sitting there. So I've been a bit sneaky and I've used that on airfares and accommodation overseas. So the 20 grand's gone, but not on what we said we were
But
going
yes,
to use
we are
it for.
still living. I feel guilty about, and I think we're so invested in the process that I feel
Yeah.
guilty about going on a holiday. But you got to live.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't blow it on
No.
silly stuff.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
know,
think
like VB tracksuits and stuff like that.
Hey, I've got a couple of them.
Oh, how good are
So
they?
see, he
Timmy's
loves
got
it.
Yeah. I only wear it for the Timmies.
Yeah.
I got the rings, I got the
No.
thing, I got all the bucket
Oh, yeah,
hats,
we've seen it.
all the gear and no idea like Timmy. Love it. Oh dear. So what would you say to people? So people listening and going, okay, yeah, okay, we're moving in with parents at the moment, or we're helping with grandchildren, or we're helping our aging parents because they've got to go in. Like, there's some real life shit in here, right? Big decisions to go, fuck, we're going to pack up in Cairns and come back. And there's some huge life
stressful.
decisions in there, right? So what would you say, what's some other things you could help people tuning in at home with around, like I'm hearing a lot here about delayed gratification and being invested in the process and instant gratification. What else could you give people some tips on? Because you guys have done it well.
Have we?
You sound like you got a good balance between, I'm still going to go and have a beer with the boys, but I'm going to stick to a budget, or I'm going to buy me box and have throw the ball with the dog and have 3 beers in the afternoon. Like, sounds like you've got a good balance of when to and when not to, as opposed to just all the time.
Yeah, I think it's having, for me, over the last sort of 12 months, it's realising that there is an achievable goal.
Yeah.
And now we have a process to get there.
Right.
It's funneling all our funds, all our energy into that.
To that goal. Just
for sure.
Middle of the target.
I guess not. There's life gets in the way, right?
Yeah.
So you've got to live. You've got to go on your holidays. You've got to do what you've got to do, but understanding that if you buy something silly, or you go on a big holiday, or you get a new car, or you something, then that kicks that goal a little further down the road. So how fair dinkum are you at trying to get there, and being focused on that, I think, and it's all of that. It's the process. It's the saving. It's the sticking to your budget. It's
the listening to you guys.
You guys have built a size. You're up over $7 million now in a portfolio. You built a sizable position.
Yeah, who'd have thunk? Oh. My God,
do you know, the thing
that blows me away.
The thing that Kellie and I have both spoken about is when Lou said 5, right, and something that took a while to sink in, as he said, you guys have worked really hard for that, and I thought, fucking whatever, everyone does that, everyone gets up early, it just works, right? And then we sat down and we thought, you know what? Yeah. We fucking have.
Yeah.
And it's not, we deserve, but if you've worked hard for it, you should be able to
absolutely
enjoy the fruits of your labour. And with you guys, you're helping us achieve it. So, I love it.
Didn't it
Thank
scare
God
you?
we found you.
5 houses at once?
Yeah, I thought...
I would have heard you. I'm sure I heard your sphincter from the other room.
I stood up and the seat came with me.
That's what I got the bill for.
The upholstery. I think so.
Yeah, I was thinking, I still do. How the hell are we going to pay for that? How are we going to pay that back?
Because it's funny, right? Because if you go back, and no disrespect to the old firm, but they're like, yeah, look, you can borrow 800 grand and off you go. Depending on the numbers you put in and how you move the numbers and your assets and your income, depends on what the computer tells you can do.
Yeah.
As opposed to a strategy versus income, expenses, capacity. It's like, well, what if we did sell cans? What if we didn't sell cans? What if we did keep that? There's obviously multiple strategies you can adopt.
Yeah.
So you've been told 1, and then all of a sudden you're like, well, no, it's 5 or 6.
Yeah.
It's 1 plus 5.
Yeah,
which is just astronomically different.
Completely different.
Or very lazy on behalf of the previous firm.
Looking back at it,
you can go get something. Yeah, you can get something for 800 grand. I'll do a loan for you.
Yeah.
Just not thinking big enough.
That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that's what he said.
Paid off in 25 years.
Yeah.
And then we do
probably
it.
not.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So it was scary, but trusting in the process and having the people that can sit down with Lou and Chantel and Ali and Zachy, who we've got since, and having those people that you can get hold of any time, and having a chat to them, and if you've got worries about it, they're there to.
And you got over your accountant and your financial plan. There's a lot of fucking moving.
Yeah, mate.
It's not simple.
It's not simple.
There's a lot
and
of
it's a
fucking
massive
moving
relief
parts.
for me because I can't do that. I can't. I can do a spreadsheet, and I can work out what we're spending and what we're earning, and work out the basics. But But to do all this sort of stuff, I've got no idea.
I can't dig a hole or fucking put the bins out or put the toilet seat down. So, you know, but I'm good at this. That's all. I'm just sticking to my
extremely
guns.
good at
Don't
this.
ask me to do anything else.
That's all right.
I'll be like Dennis Denuto in The Castle. You remember he said, slipping the barrister notes like, want a drink of water? One of that. Hey, mate, finance and real. Yep, sweet. Ask me to go build a flat pack. I'd be like Dennis Denuto. Fucking useless.
Well, I mean, some of these, one or two of the REMs we've been to before, there's people who are signed up with you guys that are so invested and understand your whole process, right?
Yeah.
And talk about the this and the that. And I'm just going, right?
Yeah.
And you have always said you can be as involved or not involved as you want on the process, whatever you like. Ask me about old vintage motorcycles or ask me about cranes and I'll tell you.
You're all over it.
It's what we're paying you guys for to do it, and I'm just here sitting back going.
Mate, eventually, we've all got to pay someone to do something in life. Dentist, doctor, hair, whatever. It's just money's the hard one because you're trusting somebody with your family's livelihood.
It is
right?
a big deal. It's a big deal.
And that's where I think that people should explore. They should learn. They should fucking immerse themselves. Do free webinars, read books, whatever. But it is hard because books age, and there's always a sales pitch. Oh, we're a business. We're commercial. But you make money. We make money. I do a good job for you. You fucking make me look good. I do a bad job. Different story, right?
That's it.
But it is hard. There's so much shit out there now. Because everyone's got a podcast, everyone's got a YouTube, everyone's got something. Like, there's so much information. It is very hard to sift through the shit.
Yeah.
Very hard.
Yeah.
So you might owe Simone and Mark a beer.
Oh, mate. Well,
You're right.
we won that. We won one of those Levantine Hill things, right? So
So you got wine coming out of your backside. Oh, you took them to it?
They came down with us, of course. Yeah. Well,
right.
we wouldn't be here if it weren't for them.
Yeah.
So
How was that experience?
Oh my God,
Unbelievable.
Graham, that was just.
They did the whole chopper and they put you in the chairman's booth. And how's the food?
Outstanding.
Mate.
And the wine?
I have
it's
never
not bad.
eaten anything like that.
It was not a massive wine connoisseur, but the wine was exceptional.
I think that one of them just got third best wine in Australia.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Okay.
Yeah, which is wild for such a young winery. So.
Australia's got some pretty decent wineries, so
They've
that's be cool.
Yeah. Actually, I think we've got the big event down there this weekend.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll be at REM fucking working, but anyway, everyone else will be having a fucking
I think it's meant to be pissing down there.
Oh, I hope so.
It's to be
Freezing,
freezing, yeah. So
well done, guys. How do you feel a year into the journey?
Thankful. Incredibly thankful, incredibly lucky. Still feel a little bit guilty, thinking we don't deserve this or I don't deserve this. But then I have to, like Lou said, we've worked hard for it. Yeah, I keep having to kick myself and say, no, we have. Ever since we were old enough to work, we've worked, and we've done well. We could have done a lot better had we not blown lots of money over the years. But you
got to live
that's
too.
hindsight.
There's a balance. There's a balance.
Yeah, trying to find that balance at the moment. You know, we're only young in the journey, so trying to find that balance. I think we're getting there.
Yeah.
Feel a bit of what do you call it? Fear of missing out because we're not going to REMs because we're like hocked with you guys.
Yeah, you're at capacity. Yeah,
that's a better way.
You can come to REM if you want.
Yeah, we are.
When's the next one, Lou? When
you're coming this weekend, don't you?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I'm stoked. Yeah.
Keep your pants on,
Feel
buddy,
like
right?
an impact. He can't promise anything.
Oh, well, no, whatever.
We'll see.
Very excited. Very, very excited for the future. I'm actually really excited to see where we are in, like, say, 12 months' time too, because a couple of those properties will have settled and may have grown in value. Who knows? And then, to see what manoeuvring.
That'll be a nice fun bit.
That's
So
that's
have you started passing this down at all to the kids or because they got mortgages or they're saving for houses?
They're late teens, early 20s.
Yep.
So
just starting their journey.
Yeah,
in life.
one's a third-year apprentice, so he earns less than a McDonald's checkout chick. And
they've got to do something to fix trades, or we're going to lose tradespeople.
Agreed.
Well, they're both tradies. They're both carpenters.
You can't pay apprentices two parts of fuck all and not let them fuel their cars, pay rent. Doesn't make sense. They can't survive.
They can earn a quid. I mean, they've always earned nothing for the first 4 years and then been able to. So how we fix that, I don't know, but I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
We have started speaking to them about it, not berating them, not saying you've got to
Yeah.
do this, you've got to do that, because they're two strong-minded boys, you know, they
Yeah.
take after their mother a little bit. So,
Cameras on for that one, mate.
but yeah, I mean, they hear it, you know,
Yeah.
and Simone's oldest boy, Harry,
Yeah.
is best mates with our youngest
Yep.
boy, Sam, and Harry's got very good saving
Financial skills.
Yeah.
From his mum, yeah.
from
yeah,
his
she's
mum.
always
So
been good at budgeting.
that's washing
yeah.
over. So
Yeah.
our boys hear it and they see it
Yeah,
more than anything. You know.
Yeah, well, they don't do what you say. They watch what you do, and they'll
Yeah.
decide whether they copy it or not.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. But we'll
Yeah,
help
I
if
think-
we can.
Yeah, they do ask questions, especially James, the older boy. He's so he's the one with the two littlies, and so they're renting at the
Yeah.
moment, and so Steph's just had a little bub, so
Yeah.
she's not working, obviously.
Because the government's just brought out this new 5% guarantee
Yes, I heard
in
that
the last
the other
day
day.
or so.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I'm telling everyone, beg, borrow, steal, mum, dad, help, whatever, because to need 50 grand to buy $1 million home in Sydney versus 200 grand, I don't know if it'll ever be seen again.
Massive.
With no mortgage insurance and no
Yeah.
cap on incomes and
Yeah.
and this and that and property values, that's like the biggest thing they've ever done.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
it's
that's-
a big one. So it's
that
good
is
for
a
them to at least
massive
know
help.
what's going on while it's around. Might last 2 months, 6 months, a year. Like
Oh,
it's good.
okay. It's only a short-term thing, possibly, is it?
Yeah, well, the government's basically saying you don't have to pay mortgage insurance because you don't have a 20% deposit. So there's a list of pre-approved banks, and the government will guarantee you if you default.
Oh.
So you only need 5% deposit, any income, any property value anywhere in Australia right now on a list of specific banks, and the government will guarantee the other 15%.
Does it have to be your principal place of residence?
it's
They
for
have
your
to live in
home.
it. Yeah. Okay.
And each state and territory is different. So, like, you know, Victoria, you're meant to live in it for the whole first 12 months, no ifs or buts.
Yep.
Whereas in Queensland, New South Wales, it's 6 months within the first 12 months, and they change
Oh, is
these
it?
laws. Yeah.
Oh.
So, for example, you can buy a property that might be tenanted, and the lease has got 3 months left, and you buy it as a home, but the tenant lives there. And at the end of their lease, you then move in 3 months later, but you stay
And
there.
it's still.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
so there's all sorts of little manoeuvres and, but yeah, it's an
something to
interesting
think about.
opportunity
Yeah, yeah,
even to pick themselves up a unit and move into it straight away.
Yeah.
But they might move back home a year later.
Yeah.
But
I
once
think
you got
that's
the
a good
loan, you got
option.
the loan.
Yeah.
Well, James has just got into my industry now. He's
Right.
done with being a chippy, so
Yeah.
he's into cranes now,
Yep.
and he's earning a lot better money.
Okay.
So
There you
potentially
go.
Yeah.
Might have to hit up the bank of mum and dad.
Thank you, Mum and
Hey,
Dad.
did you hear that, James? James, did you hear that one, James?
There ain't no bank
it's
anymore.
and the reason I'm sharing this even for yourselves is there's also, I put it in our group the other day at school, the government's looking at passing some legislation around the build to rent and the super funds all coming
yes,
in. And I'm
that's a bit
really
scary.
very, very concerned. They're going, oh, you know how we help the market? We get rid of negative gearing, we do this, we charge tax on empty bedrooms. Whilst they're making us look over here, they're fucking us from behind
Yeah.
over here. No lube, no drink, no date, no and they go, oh, we're going to pass a lead. We want to tax incentivise super funds, overseas pension funds, Australian super. We want you to buy and build entire buildings in volumetric title, and all they'll ever be is rental properties. So whilst we're shit canning the mum and dad investor over here, putting roofs over heads and having a relationship with tenants and that, whilst we've got your focus here, we're pumping you over here. So what that means is the Black Rocks and the big JP Morgan, and the super funds and international pension, they're going to come over here and get all these incentives to buy and build entire fucking buildings that will be nothing but rentals forever. Now, when they go to sell, they will only sell to another pension fund or super fund
Yeah,
or
so no-
institution.
yeah, kids
So
won't
your
ever be able to
boys
buy.
won't be going to auction or negotiating a home against another family's young fella. They're going to be getting outbid or getting outpriced by the big
Corporations.
institutional corporates. So
Mongrels.
we've got to be very careful about what people see and don't see in the media right now, because whilst we're looking over here and the focus and attention's there because we all hear about tax, they're absolutely undoing what they're saying. They're putting forward this bullshit that we're all worried about, whilst there's
what we
bigger
should be-
bullshit over here.
is what we should be
Wouldn't be
worried
like
about.
them at all, would
Oh, gee,
Oh
yeah.
no, look over there.
Yeah, they
Come
do
in,
that a bit,
spinner.
don't they?
Yeah.
It's bad, but
It is
that's
scary.
something at least put it on the boys' radar.
It's a good idea.
Because for the government to guarantee it and say, and usually you go, oh well, the government will go, but you can't spend more than $750. What are you
Yeah.
going to get for $750 in Sydney?
Yeah, no.
But this is no cap on the property value, no cap on the income they earn. Usually they only do it for low to middle income earners and cap the value of the house. This is just everyone.
Oh, okay.
If you're a first home buyer, haven't owned before, you just need 5% and you're in. That's unique.
Yeah.
Even if they buy and live in it for a year and then decide to come back home, they're in.
Yeah.
They've got a
Yeah,
property.
you're in
Got
the
it.
market.
Yeah.
Very unique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But guess what it's going to do? It's going to lift values from the bottom to the middle. Because we've had a rate decreases, people can borrow more. Now, everyone who's anyone that's got a good taxable income, that mum and dad sell your fucking Patrol or your Land Cruiser, anyone who's got a brain right now is going to buy a home because they only need 5%. And if they don't have it, a lot of people are going to get it, borrow it, whatever they need to do. So what that will do, it'll
Push the
create
prices up.
competition. It's going to push the prices up.
They don't need to go up anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to make sure the boys are aware, and your younger generation, because it's going to get to the big institutions taking ownership of all the assets and everyone renting, and then the haves and the have-nots. And our wealth gap is just getting worse and worse and worse through property in Australia. And people go, oh, well, there's got to be a crash. That ain't going to fix shit, right? Even if there's a temporary crash, it'll then kick on and go again. Look at our first wages. What did you earn? Look at what you paid for a house if you're a fossil in 1920. Things get dearer. That's the way a global economy works. So it is getting harder and harder. So make sure the boys are aware as much as possible. Because it's very unique. When these things come in, they come in for a period of time and they go, oh, we had a big response, now we're going to cut that. They do these little different things to win votes and help. And then all of a sudden...
us being aware of it so that we can potentially offer that to them.
Guide them, help them, maybe consider. Even you guys to talk, go, hey, all right, are we prepared to help with X and Y for a little bit of time?
I'm not selling my Audi.
What was that?
I said she could sell her Audi.
I sold my Vespa. I had a Vinnie Vespa, Vinnie Barbarino, and I loved it. And I sold that when we started with you, so we could put that money aside. I did. So no, I'm keeping my Audi. It's only a little one.
Cool.
It's only a little one.
Anyway,
Well, guys, you should be really bloody proud of yourselves, and it sounds like the boys are doing well and raising families and stuff and looking after. So, well done. You should be bloody proud of yourself.
Thanks, mate.
Been a good journey. You guys have
Thank
been a
you.
real fun addition to the community. I love it. So, and I really look forward to seeing you guys this year at the Chrissy party as well.
Yeah.
we'll be there, mate.
Yeah.
If it's
Yeah.
better than last year,
Oh,
I
Well,
can't even.
last year was SeaWorld, as you know, SeaWorld private.
Yep.
And it was about 1,500 people we paid for catered. I think 1,280, 13. I don't think quite 1,500 showed up for different reasons. This year, I think we're already up to 3 or 3,500.
Oh,
maybe.
you're joking.
Yeah, I think the first 2 ticket drops were 2,800.
Oh, wow.
So I think it's going to be 4,000 or 5,000 people. Hopefully.
You got that many clients.
Yeah. Yeah,
Holy
there's
dooly.
about 4,000, just under 4,000 active clients. And then you think of partners.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
So it's a big business.
It's massive.
huge.
Well
But
done.
remember last
Well
year we
done.
raised that 250 grand for the cat. So I've said this year, 500.
Got to be.
By hell or high, what, fucking 500 grand. And no,
Easy.
you ain't getting in that Christmas party without
Until
fucking presents at the door.
Yeah, we had
donate
presents,
your
yeah.
$10 or your
Yeah.
1,000 or your 100. So we're gonna hit that infinity clock at 500 again.
Yeah.
500 this year, not 250, because there's so many of us. And you want to get in that Christmas party?
Yeah.
You got to bring a present.
Yep.
Little
Easy.
boy, little
Yeah.
girl,
Yep.
single
That
parent,
was
whatever.
awesome.
Yeah.
Because
We had
last year we had a
fun.
couple of trucks. I said to Kmart this year, bring a fucking train. I said, I'm going to load this fucker up. You're going to need truck after truck after truck. But it'll be a cool experience.
awesome.
And yeah, we've got some view. We've seen some of the acts maybe already on the MAM. It's it's going to be big. I've got a few surprises in store.
Yeah, I
Unreal.
bet.
Unreal.
So
Can't
Looking
wait.
forward to the dress up.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Who comes up with all this stuff? Imagination's unreal.
Beck usually.
Oh, really?
Beck and Alex and Taryn and Amanda, and I usually have a little bit of input. I come up with something good.
Yeah.
But I
that
did
what
well.
they
I
tell
got
you?
involved in getting a couple of the the artists this year.
Yeah,
Oh,
awesome.
right.
Which
okay.
should have been impossible. So
Oh.
a couple of the
Well,
artists.
I'm very intrigued.
That was going to be a question. I thought. What's a question we can ask you? I hope I'm not jumping in
go,
too
let's-
early.
yeah, what
Is
have you-
when I thought if you were to be a boxer, right, or an MMA or something,
sort of boxing?
if you were to walk out like the big man
There's
down over
Volkanovski
like
there,
Volk,
yeah.
Oh.
what would your entrance music be? And I don't want you to say the
My G.
My
Yeah.
G.
Ah,
Like,
It's
would you
obvious.
have
No, you
one?
can't say
Because
that
would
because that would be
that is a
perfect.
cracking song.
Yes.
But like, do you have what would your
I actually don't. Look, growing up, how I grew up with all of my mates and younger in the Gong and Housing Commission kids and playing soccer and stuff, I'm into a lot of hip hoppy, rappy sort of. But if it's too fast to know the words for anyone of any age, I'm not into it. So if I can't sing along to it and know the words, I'm not into it. But then I still like a bit of dancey. Like what? I can't dance for shit, right? I'm fucking-
Everybody
too
can
many
dance.
like handy as an ashtray on a motorbike and 2 left feet. But yeah, I'm sort of a bit like I don't have any particular thing that I just absolutely love.
Yeah.
But I do like that scribe savvy,
Yeah.
that sort of like if I can understand it and sing along to it, I quite like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But no particular anything that's about a struggle. Because I've always struggled. I've
Yeah.
always been the underdog. And even now, to be as wildly successful as we are, I'm attacked every day. Like,
Yeah.
you should see the amount of broken men. I talked to the team about this. The amount of dick pics I get every day from guys on social media. And I think, what? Absolutely. Married men,
joking?
guys people saying, oh, go kill yourself, you fat fuck. You would not, but the team will tell you, like, I'm talking thousands a week because we're such a big company. And I think, what compels some fucking moron in their parents' basement to send a dick pic? Or to tell someone to go neck themselves? Or to, scroll on.
Who does that?
Yeah.
Right? So we just block them and always report
Yeah.
their account. They wonder why they get banned from social media or whatever. But people are pretty there's a lot of beautiful people in society. You'd be surprised how many people are severely fucking messed up in society at the moment.
What did Mike Tyson say? That the worst thing about social media is that it's given people the ability to not get punched in the face by saying something stupid.
Yeah.
Because that used to make a difference.
Until they finalise, and they're now doing it. So if I showed you the drawer full of signed apology letters I've got there that are not confidential, I could put on camera right now from people in the industry. Because my go-to thing would be, cool. Oh, you said that, did you? $1 million in the lawyer's trust account. You put $1 million in your lawyers. Let's go. You've done something wrong, right? People freak they don't have $1 million to fight. But like the amount of people that have got an opinion, and I say, like, my opinions are like backsides. Sit from them, shit from them, but keep them to yourself.
Yeah.
Unless you can validate them.
Yeah.
There's some amazing people in my industry. There's some fucking idiots. But society as a whole, really more so post-COVID, there are a lot of people struggling. A lot of people need help.
Yeah.
But they're all very vocal about life.
Yeah.
So you just got to, look after your friends and family and check in on your work, all that sort of stuff. But back to the question, my ADHD kicking in. No particular song. Would it probably be something about, I don't know, something to do with I'll think of one.
Find
Yeah.
one.
Because at the moment it would be my G.
Yeah, of course it would
Well,
be.
Because
Well,
it's
that's
so
the obvious
it's so me,
choice.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
amount of
It's very
me, like
catchy.
every lyric is me.
Yeah.
When Sav wrote, he goes, "Bro, you got bars." I'm like, "What's a bar?" I didn't know that it's like a rhyme or because all of the words are the things I say. How he turned that lyrically into a song, which fucked if
That's
I
a
know.
talent,
He's a
isn't
genius.
it?
That is
And,
amazing.
and then he's got Beck in there, and he's got all the little one line. He turned a series of one-liners and things I really believe. He turned it into a fucking track, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
It's very me. So I'd have
Well,
to
that's
say
the
that.
song.
You
but
have to-
yeah,
well, you have to
I'd
say
have
that.
to say that. It's just too me. What else? Well, before we wrap up, what else have you got? What other questions have you got for me?
I was thinking before, actually, about when I can't remember what we were talking about, but I wondered if are there lots of copycat type companies coming up, like with the similar strategies
so many,
now?
and I just say to anyone watching this, I mean, we've been around since 2012 for this particular business. We've got over 4,000 ongoing subscribers. We transacted current subscribing, paying an annual fee. We interact with our clients and provide a service. Not here's your loan, see you later. There's nobody as big as us in Australia. That didn't happen overnight.
No, of course not.
You know,
Yeah.
it took a long time. Plus their partners. And there's a lot of people out there. I've got ex-staff that, you know, come and go, and we do have our own products. Our own product, we've just rehashed the whole thing now to relaunch. It is cheaper than any bank or institution in Australia.
Oh, right.
Branded as us from an institution. So nobody has some of the things we have right now. I can validate that right now. Today we just did it in the last few weeks to outprice the entire market. Branded as us, all right? So we've worked really hard, long and hard, to look like an overnight success to upset a lot of people. And everyone has their opinion. But I can go get thousands and thousands of people to come on here and share their story, to take pictures in front of their house that they paid off to zero. You see all these copycats. I go do a search, the ABN was registered 2 years ago. Don't talk about someone paying their house off in 5 years when your business hasn't existed for 5 years.
Oh, okay.
There's prac
Cheeky.
and there's theory.
Yeah.
And then there's the social proof. So I'm not saying it's not possible, but what I'm saying is I wouldn't be dealing with someone who doesn't have a customer that's paid a loan off to coach me on how to pay a loan off. And if they did it in their old job or company, you need that proof of that customer. So I think today we've all got good bullshit detectors. And I think it's important, as you see, most people, for me, I'm more inclined to refund you and tell you to fuck off than I am to actually take your money and work with you. Because I don't need the headaches. I'm doing all right. And that people experience at the beginning, this guy doesn't give a fuck. Whereas the salesperson, oh, it's okay, fucking Stephanie or Karen or what, like, and they're going to try to do anything to get that money.
But that'll, like your approach, you being you, will attract the right people.
My vibe, my tribe, and piss everyone else.
Turn
so
off
the language. Fucking see
See
ya.
you later. And that's something I wanted to ask you as well. We came up here the other week when you and Beck were crook. We were coming anyway, and we bumped into a couple who we'd never met before, but they were here with the same thing. And Jasmine, she said, I want to ask G, sorry Jazz, if I'm pinching your question, how is it, everyone we've met are good people, right, are fair income people, we're on the same journey, but there's no arseholes. Maybe there is one or two.
Very few, and if they slip through,
them.
I fuck them off very pretty quickly.
And she said, the only information we give you initially is our financial information. How do you sift through the bullshit to get all these good people?
Really good question. So we download the chat bar from the webinars and the masterclass, so we can see your user login, when you register, when you pay. So I can use AI to go through and look at every question, every comment, everything you ever fucking typed.
Really?
That tells me everything I need to know about you if you typed anything at all. Our best clients, type nothing, say nothing, do the free webinar, pay for the masterclass with a money back guarantee, go through the process, ask nothing, sign up. The ones that ask 65 fucking questions are typically a pain in the ass, and we don't work with them. And I
can't
refund
type
them.
that quick. By the time you go, fuck, he's talking about something else now.
I've moved on,
That's
right?
the wrong question.
So that's
Love
one
heart.
thing. Two, a lot of people share everything about themselves on socials. So you can go to their Facebooks, Instagrams, LinkedIns, all that sort of shit, and get a really quick lay of the land. But my team are so meticulously trained that, and you'd say I do it as a skill set from my childhood and upbringing. I know when I talk to someone for 5 minutes from what you do say, but more so what you don't say and your body language, I'll pick you pretty quickly, right? And our team will as well. So they'll know if you're too nervous or you're asking the wrong questions because you just, hey, look, Simone, you're really scared. I get it. Come back to us after you do A, B. So that's a genuine thing. Because with someone that's scared, it's not my job to convince them to not be scared. It's my job to educate them until the fear subsides. So what we'll do is give the money back, tell you what you need to do to hopefully get that fear to subside, and then come back. And we win so many people over that come back because we'll say, hey, not no, but not right now because do A, B, and C, reapply. And that's what people want. Okay, if you don't want me today or you don't want to help, what do I need to do? So they're very meticulously trained. The interactions on events tells me fucking heaps. Like people don't realize I'll be writing down on my notebook there while I'm running a masterclass, going fucking Bob down, fuck no. And they'll get a list, or I'll be texting going, this motherfucker that just asked this question, if they sign up, instant refund.
Oh, wow.
Like I'm
Yeah,
fucking. I used to say I got a decent set of balls on me. They're being kicked to death. I got pancakes. So I got fucking tiny little steel ball bearing. Nothing. I don't have time for anyone to kick me in the dick. Right? And so it's getting that we have, and it's a good question. I think we've actually got it down to almost a science or an art. How people talk to us, interact with us, give us documents, email, how they treat our team tells us fucking heaps. I say the trolley test, right?
Yeah.
So if you don't put your trolley back in a car park, and they know that, I'll watch their faces.
Yeah.
You don't put your trolley back at a shopping centre, and then my grandma couldn't park a car, you're a fucking shit bloke.
Yeah.
I'm a busy person. I put my fucking, and I put other trolleys back. And then Beck will fucking spray my hands with sanitizer. But it tells you a lot about people. Like, I'm a weird fuck. If I have to go to the bathroom in a public, like a shopping centre or something, in public bathroom, I'll clean up. Because I don't want someone to think that I went in there and made a mess. That's weird, right? Yeah, like I'm fucked up. Like I can't. What you walk past and accept is that whole standard of your life, right?
Yeah, right.
So I think we've got it down to an art of how you interact, how you treat my team, how we watch them interact with their partners. Like, you guys are so beautiful and like we watch all that, and if we can sniff any inkling that there's going to be a problem, we just won't engage. Just give them the money back.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
And they always come back. They get upset. I get abusive messages. You didn't accept me.
Dick
I said,
pics.
exhibit. And they go, why not? And I wrote back, Exhibit A, good luck.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to
there
get
you
in.
go.
Like, if you're going to abuse me for not taking your money to work with you and help you, that's why I didn't take your money to fucking work with you.
Yeah.
Because you're not helpable.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's a good question. You'll find, and I say this all the time, it's a bit ma'am, and I'm like, if you meet a dickhead, let me know. If they've slipped through the crack, people come and go, oh, that guy's fucking
Better be careful this weekend.
Be careful. But I think we've done a really good, you'll see it again this weekend, right, with 500-600 people. I think we get done really well at just asking the right questions, and our team really give a shit.
Yeah, they do.
Like our team,
Yeah.
the hours they work, the effort they go.
They blow me away.
From reception to transportation to like fucking to socials, everyone gives a shit.
Yeah.
Right? They love that, but they're all well looked after. They have fun. We have a fuckload of fun with what we do, and the results are there.
Yeah.
So when you work here and you realise what you're doing for changing lives financially, you can't not have fun.
Yeah.
But as soon as we get a sniff, one of you are not in the process, or there's a problem, and I'm like, oh, money mentor, not marriage mentor. So it's like we want to do what we do really well, and we don't have time outside of that.
Yeah.
Because the time we spend on that one couple, they're a fucking ball ache, or one of them, I could have helped 6 other families.
Yeah.
And that's not fair on the 6 families I said no to. And it's that 80-20 rule. So 20% of ball aches consume 80% of your time.
Yeah.
So we just don't do the ball ache.
Yeah.
It's nothing to kick.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Well, it's a testament to you, obviously, because
We're
everybody
working really,
that we've met,
really. It's a good question. People go, fuck, everyone's just so not. But again, when you're on a session, and I'm fucking absolutely abusing somebody, telling them to fuck off because they were disrespectful to somebody else. No, I don't do it for the fun of it. You know, like the other week I gave everyone heaps of prizes because I didn't have to boot anyone. So fuck, I've not booted. This is a bit boring. I feel a bit weird. What's going on? Do you know what I mean? But having sessions, that's great. It means that we're marketing well. The stories we're sharing are right. They're hitting right. People relate to that. They're in those positions. They're similar people. Someone listening to this will feel they relate to you. That relative has helped them reach out, watch the free shit, go through the process. Anyone who's worried about language or gets offended easily, you're never going to meet someone like that at one of my events. Not as an ongoing client. Because they'll never go through the process.
They won't sort of, I guess, fit in a little bit. I mean,
no, fuck no.
It's everyone's on a different journey from a different demographic with different, just everything's different.
Yeah.
But we're all sort of aiming for the same thing. And I mean, we met a couple this morning. Jeremy's
cousin, Megan?
Megs. and her partner
Jeremy and
Sarah.
Megan.
Oh, Megan, yeah.
His cousin,
Yeah.
and her
Unreal.
partner.
Just
They
cool
were
people.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Standing outside the ladies' toilets having a good conversation.
Yeah,
I'm usually there anyway.
I was going to say, fuck it. But no, you're right. I and the team attract a certain type of person.
Yeah.
And that's okay. And we're not interested in the people that don't. People are like, oh, this and that. And I'm not here for you. I'm here for everyday people that want to cut through the shit.
Yeah.
I don't even like giving a sales pitch when I've got to sell you something. Here's what I can fucking do.
Yep.
Check that the numbers add up. And if they do, do it. And if they don't, I don't give a fuck. But there's a key difference. Over the last few years, Beck and I and a lot of our team have got to such a strong financial position, we don't need anyone's money. Now, there is so much power and it is so unique in financial services that the advisor doesn't need the money. They've already made their money.
Yeah.
Because anyone who needs the money has commission breath and they're desperate to transact with you.
Yeah.
We're not. I can shut down the shop, I can not market, I can do nothing for 4 or 5 years. This business will just continue to grow at the rate it's growing, right? So I appreciate from yourself and from Jasmine, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
Jasmine.
acknowledgement, because we work really, really hard at that. Christmas party is unique. There's always few people get a bit excited.
Yeah,
There's a few, this person, but I mean, that's like any Christmas party at the end of the year. There's always a couple take it too far. But
And what do you do to bloody relax, mate? Like, because you ADHD off your head, going home, doing this, doing that. You got the missus at home or whatever.
I don't sleep a lot. I've just started
To
training twice
wind
a day.
down, like, do you
Cars.
That's your thing.
Cars, car collection. If I get one day, half a day, a month, where I get to get in and out of 3 or 4 cars that I collect, I'm fucking happy as a pig in mud.
Do you like to do them up, restore, or you
No,
just
fuck
want them?
no.
No, too much hard work.
Ashtray on the motor. Fuck no.
Yeah.
No, I used to love buying like VL Turbo Calais and VK Brocs and Geminis
right.
with, FJ20 turbos in them. I'll show you some stuff in my phone. Like the old school. And I've just sort of gone past it now. I like a brand new supercar or collector supercar.
Oh, nice.
So I played with all of the commos and the Gemmies and the road and all that sort of stuff. And it's just a constant drama, as opposed to now just going, all right, I'll go get a fucking Ferrari or Lamborghini, whatever it is, and it's in warranty, get service, whatever.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, we see on my socials with the gym we got at home there with the lights and all, that's the home gym we've invested in. And likewise, I've got the basement with the cars and
wow.
meticulously detailed and fucking,
That's the thing. I mean, one of the reasons I asked that is because getting time off work and getting a day for myself, jump on one of my bikes and go for a ride.
Same. That's it. It's for me, it's that in the car.
Yeah.
Beck's the same. Loves the cars.
Yeah, nice.
So she'll get in a car and off we go, and we love it. And that's our thing. That's our
awesome.
we
Yeah, cool.
absolutely love that.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we've got a family down in Port Macquarie, so we duck up and down them, and I love that. She's like, we'll fly, and I'll get in the car for 5.5 hours, and off I go, race mode. So for me, it's cars. Whether it's to look at them, whether it's to research them. But again, I got to a position now where I can flip and buy and sell and hold them, whatever I want.
Yeah.
But there's a really important thing. You'll never, ever, ever, ever have you seen me posting a picture in front of a basement full of cars or all supercars.
No, would never have
Interesting, right? Would never have known. You had to ask me. How many fucking flops out there do you see in my industry sitting on the front of their Lamborghini, Maserati, Ferrari? Hey, I'm rich
see
as
it a bit,
fuck,
don't you? Yeah.
in the suit.
Yeah.
Bit of a wank.
It makes you resent them a little bit. You're
Well,
thinking, well, what are you doing
no,
with my money if you can afford that?
They're attracting to get rich quick, or hey, you can aspire to be like me. What I do that they get the shits with is show you $150 million of real estate I've acquired in the last 5 years. Right. And they can't compete with that, right? And that's what pisses them off. But in the same token, hey, why don't you share your portfolio instead of sharing your fucking car or your house? But you'll notice on my socials, I don't post that shit empty. No. I used to be an absolute fuckwit, and I talk about it openly. And I used to post the pictures of all the cars and the house and all of that. You'd be lucky every now and then to get a sunset or sunrise picture from a property or something. Oh, it's a beautiful day, right? You see me warts and all, sharing my fat ass in the gym, kickboxing and getting
Yep.
flogged, and
Yep.
Beck sticking a thumb up the ass in the gym if
Yeah.
I'm not lifting heavy enough. You'll see some funny shit there where we'll share some life stuff to be real, keep
Yeah.
it real, but the rest of it's our community.
Yeah.
It's all what we live and breathe. But when you talk about that besides the car, it's this. I get my kick out of this weekend.
Yeah, cool.
And this stuff, I fucking love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it.
Yeah.
I hate. Sometimes I've had enough, but I
Yeah,
love
sure.
it.
Yeah.
I will get to that point,
That's
mate.
lucky.
So you
Where
see me
just-
sometimes at 11 o'clock at night at the photo wall, and I'm like, fucking out, gone. So I'm
yeah.
not doing after party because sometimes it's a bit,
Yeah, full on.
30th person whose fucking maggot comes up. Oh, no, I'm going home.
See you on Friday
But no,
night.
it's typically the car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
Get like you on the bike, get in the car, just listen to it, drive it, like
And
you
just
know.
looking at them sometimes,
Yeah.
going into the garage and
I
just
mean,
looking
it's
at 'em,
it's
yeah.
my gym. My basement is my home gym and my cars. So every morning I go down and train out and look at the cars. It's
Unreal.
beautiful. It's amazing. So, but no one
Nice.
knows.
Nice. No.
I mean, they hear it, but I'm not going to be posting
Yeah.
about it. There's no wank there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But all of that comes back to what people got to be careful of.
Sure.
You got to make sure that people talk the talk, walk the walk, and shit goes wrong. But if it goes wrong, are we here to hold your hand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because shit goes wrong in life.
Yeah.
It's how you react to it. And that's why we don't have time for the drama. So we're really good at going, if shit goes wrong, you ring, fuck, hey Lou, fuck it, and we'll go, yeah, no worry. Hey G, yep, done. Tell Tony, it's sorted, done. Yeah, that's all I wanted. Sweet, I go to
Yeah.
bed tonight, right? That's what you just need to know, that someone's in your corner.
Yeah.
Shit goes wrong, and it can. They're in your corner. Happy days.
I have that impression anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Because nothing's
do have that
perfect.
feeling.
Nothing's perfect.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
Well, this was fun, guys.
This was fun.
We're gonna have to do it again.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do it again.
In it,
Yes. Yeah, that'd be, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Love to.
Once
We'll
a
do
few
a
things settle.
6-month or a 12-month review, maybe.
Okay. Cool.
Very much
Love
looking
to.
forward
Thank
to
you.
seeing
Pleasure.
what
What
happens in the next
an honour.
12 months. Thanks,
Appreciate
Joe.
you sharing,
Appreciate it,
guys.
mate. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
You fucking gone. See ya.